I want you to think of a goal. And as you have your goal in mind, whether it's making a soccer goal or becoming a better reader, I want you to focus on your goal and a spot ahead of you that's not going to move. And breathe deeply as we move into the tree pose. Press your right foot into the ground and look at that spot ahead of you and raise your left leg up and open your leg out to the side. You could push your foot onto your leg and bring your hands to your heart. And just like the garlic, imagine your roots diving down deep into the earth, and then let your arms raise all the way up towards the sun. Slowly lower your hands and lower your foot. Press both feet into the earth, imagining that they're roots diving deep into the earth. So even as you slowly lift up your right leg, the roots down through your left leg are keeping you steady. Put your foot anywhere on your leg that feels best to you. And as you breathe in and out of your nose and deep in your belly, raise your arms up. Maybe even spread your fingertips like they're soaking in sun. Good. As you're ready, bring your hands to your heart. Slowly bring your foot down and stand back in mountain pose. Bring your arms down by your side. Bring one hand onto your chest and one hand onto your belly. Close your eyes. And as you breathe in and out of your nose, feel your belly get big as you breathe in and small as you breathe out. Let your breath be in and out of your nose and deep in your belly. Let that deep breath help you feel centered and calm as we move into the warrior pose. Turn to the side of your mat and open your feet wide. Point your right toes to the edge of your mat and bring your left heel slightly to the back of your mat. And as you're ready, bend your right knee over your ankle. Make sure you can still see your toes and that your knee is at 90 degrees, like the angle of a square. Open your arms out to your side and gaze over your right middle finger for warrior pose. Breathe in and out of your nose and deep in your belly. Now once again, imagine your goal. And imagine that you could see yourself accomplishing your goal in the distance. Take your left hand and imagine pulling an arrow and a bow. And as you focus on your goal, you're going to shoot your arrow at that goal. Take a deep breath in. Feel your belly get big, and as you breathe out, let the arrow fly and stretch your arms in opposite directions. And as you relax your shoulders and see yourself accomplishing your goal, feel all the feelings of how it will feel to kick that soccer goal or get that good grade, whatever your goal is. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Stretch your left arm up for the side angle pose. And if you'd like, alongside your ear, take deep breaths in and out of your nose. And make sure as you look down at your right knee that it's still at that 90-degree angle. Good. Let this help you breathe deeply into your belly and sides, expanding your lungs so you get more oxygen and energy, feeling more nourishment as you move towards your goals. With your next inhalation, stretch your arms up into warrior, gazing over that right middle finger one more time. Good. Inhale your arms up, straighten your leg, lower your arms down, and point your toes forward. Very good. Bring your feet together, stand back in mountain pose, and make sure your breath is remaining deep in your belly so that your belly gets big as you breathe in and small as you breathe out. Because that's what's going to help you to be calm and centered. And if we could learn to be calm and centered on our yoga mat, even in the midst of a pose that might be challenging, we'll learn to come back to that calm, even when we have frustrations that happen, even when we get angry during our day. And that's okay. But when you're ready, you'll be able to use your breath to come back to that steadiness within you. So let's go to the other side. Open your feet wide. Point your left toes to the edge of your mat, and your right heel slightly to the back of your mat. Adjust your hips to face forward and let your imaginary tail tuck underneath you. And bend your left knee over your ankle. Open your arms out to your side. And gaze over your left middle finger. And breathe so you feel your belly get big as you breathe in and small as you breathe out. Once again, imagine that you could see your goal in the distance and take that bow and arrow and pull the string, seeing your goal, seeing yourself accomplish your goal. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let the arrow fly and stretch your arms in opposite directions for the warrior pose. Have a slight smile on your face as you breathe deeply and feel how good it will feel to accomplish your goal. Bring your left forearm to your thigh, and as you stretch your right arm up and maybe alongside your ear, let that help you breathe deep in your belly. Look at your left knee, make sure it's at that 90-degree angle, and as you breathe in, bring your arms back up to warrior, gazing over your left middle finger. Good. Raise your arms up, straighten your leg, point your toes forward, lower your arms, and bring your feet together for mountain pose. Again, this time bring both hands to your belly. Feel your belly get big as you breathe in, small as you breathe out. The next pose we'll do is the crow pose. And the crow pose is very challenging and will give you an opportunity to use your breath so you don't get frustrated. Because it is almost like learning to ride a bike. You're going to fall again and again and again. But it will be your choice if you keep trying. And if you keep trying, you'll get it. So let's come down into a little squat and spread your fingers wide. And as you spread your fingers, make sure your middle fingers are pointed forward. I want you to come way up on your tiptoes and bend your elbows so that this upper part of your arm will be a place where your knees can rest. And as you look, I want you to look in front of your hands, not between your hands, so your gaze is like a triangle. Are you ready? Come way up on your tiptoes. Bring your knees to your upper arms. Gaze at that point above your hands in a triangle. And lean your knees onto your upper arms and come way up onto your tiptoes. Pull your belly in like it's reaching towards the sky. And then try bringing one foot up and then the other foot up. Little by little, it'll get easier and easier, and you'll gain more confidence and control. Let's rest now in child's pose. Come onto your knees and bring the back of your hands down by your feet. Let your forehead rest on the floor. As you rest in child's pose, imagine that you are a bulb that's waiting for the warm days of spring to sprout, growing your roots strong. Imagine yourself accomplishing the goal that you've set. Feel it. Feel how it will feel. And breathe deeply. As you're ready, push your hands into the mat and slowly walk yourself up. Nice job.
Yoga journeys, yoga journeys, yoga journeys.